What's up, everybody? It's me, Los, and I'm back here with another CGC Blind unboxing. So I have 11 books here back from CGC. These books, there's a little story behind it. So if they were signed at a convention last August, so they have been at CGC since then. I just received those J. Scott Campbells last week. That's why I made the video. And I just received these now this week. So the story behind it is that when I got them graded, this was the first time I wanted to submit books for cleaning and pressing, because some of these books look like they can use it. I just didn't have a lot of time to go through them, so I wanted to make sure that they got the best grades they could possibly get. So when they asked me if I wanted fast tracking or any of that stuff, I said no, because the cost associated to it. There is a cost to have it fast tracked. So at the time, I did not know the turnaround times. I didn't know what they were. I kind of figured they'd be a little lengthy, but not to the extent that they were. So when I finally submitted everything, went online, I was like, okay, well, let me check and see what they actually are. The turnaround time without a fast track for pressing was 66 business days. So I didn't get fast tracking on the pressing. I didn't get fast tracking on the grading, and so that's regular time. The good thing is that at least these were modern books, but it still obviously took 5 months for me to get these. So I definitely had a full-blown Alec from White Whale Comics situation. The one scary thing is I do still have one book there, and it was not a modern book. It's the value tier, and I didn't again get that one fast tracked, and that is still there. At least it's at CGC, but it hasn't even been verified yet. So I am figuring, based on current turnaround times, that book will not be here probably until March. And for me, it's kind of a key book. So now you can tell why it was so hard for me to wait on these books to find out the grades, because they've just been gone for so long. So with that being said, everybody knows this guy right here. You ever see this box, you know exactly what it is. So without further ado, let's crack these guys open. And I'm going to start, it's a mix of DC and Marvel books. I am going to start with, sorry about that, that was kind of loud, with the DC books. And these are all signature series. The Marvel books at the end are the ones that are the first appearances, so I'm going to leave those for last. But we're going to get started. And again, this is another blind unboxing, so I have no idea what these are, and I've been waiting for 5 months to find out, so let's get to it. So the first one here is Convergence, and I believe it's number 2. It is the David Finch variant cover, sketch cover. So love this book, love the Wonder Woman sketch. I have almost his entire run that he did on Wonder Woman. I have all those signed and graded as well. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Or yeah, I was gonna actually check to look at them, but I don't even want to do that anymore. I just want to find out what these grades are. Sorry about this. I had my wife tape them, and she did a really, really good job. So sorry about that. Really bad at this. Okay, so we're gonna find out together what this guy is, and it is, oh yeah, 9/8. Yes. Oh, such a beautiful cover. I'm a sucker for sketch covers. I can't help it. I love sketch covers. They get me every time. But extremely happy with that. So Now let's move on to the next one. So these next ones, it's the first 4 issues of the Batman Superman series that was done by Greg Pak and Jay Lee and Ben Oliver. So I have the sketch covers for each one of these, and they were all signed by Jay Lee, 1 through 4. So let's crack these guys open. That's why you can see the shirt here. So my Superman Batman shirt there, in honor of these books. And again, let's just go right for it. I'm not even gonna try to bother to look and see what they are. I just want to see the grades. All right, and I got that nice gold pen signature, I believe, that he did it on. Yeah, and oh yeah, 2 for 2. You know, these white covers. I mean, I know the other one was a white cover as well. These white covers sometimes they can get real dirty, so you never know with these guys. But I guess they did a pretty good job cleaning these guys up. Like I said, you know, these white covers, you know, any kind of smudge mark or anything like that, you get dinged on those. Next, number 2, and he did this one in black ink. So this is number 2. Sorry about that. You know, get that glare out of there. And let's see what we got on this guy. I hope I got both pieces of tape. And yeah, 3 for 3. Let's keep it rolling. And then you know what? One of these books, I wasn't sure because I thought it had, you know, along the spine here, I thought I seen like a dirt mark or something when I was getting them signed. But I mean, I guess that cleaning and pressing really did help. On to number 3. And this one signed on the bottom here in black again. So I'm not sure if he only did the first one in that gold. And so as you can see, I'm not looking at it before. I'm just trying to get a little grip on this guy. And other one, yes. All right. These are awesome. Like I said, I love these sketch covers. Like I said, they get me every time. I'm a sucker for it. I mean, I know sometimes the color ones look okay, but these sketch covers, and then you got another signature right down there. So another beautiful Jay Lee cover. Like I said, I know sometimes the color ones are good too, but I love that just you can see all the details in the penciling, and I love that. Like I said, I'm not an artist by any means, but I do appreciate it because it is not easy. Okay, and let's. Oh, yes. 4 for 4 on these. Yeah, see, this guy is the one that I felt like it had a little. See that? Right there? And I mean, I thought it was going to be able to be cleaned. I guess they cleaned it to the best of their ability, but maybe they just felt it was a manufacturer defect or something. I just got lucky. I mean, they just missed that, but like I said, those white covers are really tough. But I'm not going to complain. So this next one, this is the last DC book. So this one right here, there's a nice little story behind this one. So this is the DC Universe Harley Quinn #1 Rebirth, right? But it's the Michael Turner Aspen variant, and it was a 3 set of these. One where she had her mask on, one where she had her mask off, I believe, and then one with the mask off but the painted face or something like that. But I know this is the one that I wanted the most. This was the rarer of the 3, I guess. But this one, there was a great story behind it. So if you can notice, there's a nice little remark right there. Um, this is triple signed. It is signed by Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmitetti, if I'm saying that correctly. I always screw up his last name, and Chad Harden. So as you can see, Chad Harden actually signed her arm like as a tattoo, which was pretty cool. And Jimmy did the remark up here. And what was cool about that is during Boston Fan Expo, when I was getting this signed, um, I was talking to Amanda Connor about her, I want to say her second cover that she ever did, which was a random G.I. Joe book. And so I was talking to her about that. And she was like, oh, yeah, you know, I have that book as well, but I can't really find it. It's in one of my long boxes. And while I was talking to her, Jimmy actually asked me if I wanted a remark or a sketch. I said, sure. And normally, you know, sketches depend, something little like that, maybe 25 bucks or something or whatever. So I was anticipating that, you know, I was going to have to pay for it. So after he was done, he was like, oh, here you go. And I was like, how much? He's like, no, it's on the house. So I was like, he was like, you were talking to Amanda, so I figured I'd just do something. I was like, yeah. So I got a nice remark for free. So I will take that. But definitely love this cover, you know, Michael Turner. But let's see what we get. This one I'm again hoping for decent grade on this guy. I want to, you know, yes, that's what I was looking for. This one was definitely a big book that I wanted to be a nice grade, but you know, again, I tend to grade on the lower side, so definitely. And when I looked at this book, it looked pristine. So even a cleaning and pressing, I mean, probably wouldn't even have mattered with this book because it did look just gorgeous. But you know, a cleaning and pressing never hurts. So, well, sometimes you never know. But yeah, it's 9.8. All right, so that was all of my DC books. Time to move on to Marvel. Sorry if this is running a little long. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. And so next is Savage Wolverine #6. And it's the Humberto Ramos variant cover. And let's see what we got on this guy. Signed by Humberto Ramos. Alright. And yes. Man. I will take it. You see, you got the nice sig right there. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can keep this ball rolling, because there's a couple books at the end that would be amazing if I get a 9.8 on. So, yeah, you just never know. Next is Spider-Man #1. Humberto Ramos variant. And I would have liked to get this one signed by Bendis and Sarah Pichelli, but they were not at the con. And I am not sure, I don't know how I feel about cracking a graded book that's already been graded, especially if it's a high grade, to get it re-signed. I'm just, I don't know. I'm always iffy about that. Oh man, sorry about that. This one piece of tape down the bottom was, I kind of needed 2 pieces of tape just in case, so I really didn't see the grades. And yeah, man, keep it rolling. Look at that. Nice sig over here. Like I said, I mean, I looked these books over fairly quick, So I was hoping to get good grades on them because they did look pretty nice, and I was hoping that the cleaning and pressing helped, and it looked like it did. This next one is Amazing Spider-Man 799, and it is the Tyler Kirkham variant from Unknown Comics Convention Edition, and you can see his gorgeous gold signature right there. And this one, I know there's a color version. There's one that has like a half and half color up top and no color on the bottom. There's one that's, I think, all sketch, just pencil. But this one, I love the way the Red Goblin just pops from everything else. And I know they have the connecting covers. There's like 4 of them. Each piece is connected. But this was one of my favorites just because he stands out so much from everybody else. So I was definitely hoping for this one. And I know this one had a substantial non-color breaking crease. So I'm hoping that, or spine tick or whatever you want to call it, I'm hoping that that cleaning and pressing got it out. And that's, hope for the best. Alright, so got that. And yes! So I guess they did get it out. There you go. 9/8. Woo! That's such a beautiful cover. Sorry, guys. I know I'm making this run a little longer, but it just, I haven't seen these books in months. Alright, so the last 2 books that I have here are the first appearances. And the first one is a book that's, it's a pretty good book, but it's been gaining some traction as of late, and it's only going to go up because of the Spider-Verse movie. And you never know what's going to happen if they're going to have some more female characters. So this is the first appearance of Cindy Moon as Silk. So it's Amazing Spider-Man #4. And it was signed by Humberto Ramos. And I am hoping this cleaning and pressing did good on this book. And like I said, when I first seen it, when I bought it, it looked like it was a pretty clean copy. So I'm hoping the cleaning and pressing didn't hurt it. Oh, yes. Yes. This is one of the books I was hoping for, 9/8, because this is such a good book. Oh, I don't have the 1 in 10 variant. I would love to have that one because that's a beautiful cover as well. But the pricing on that one, it was felt a little high for me, and it's probably only going to go up from now. But you never know. And the last book is definitely a hot book right now, and because of the Spider-Verse movie, and everybody knows, it is Ultimate Fallout #4, the first appearance of Miles Morales. And this is double signed. So it is signed by Nick Spencer and Clayton Crane, right down here. So again, this book was actually in the poly bag when I brought it to the convention. It was not even out of that. I cut it open there to get them signed. And I am hoping cleaning and pressing removed, if anybody knows, that poly bag crease that happens straight down the middle of the book. If you don't know when you get that, you definitely need to get your book pressed because that will hurt you. I have another book that I didn't know about that when I got it graded, and it came back as a 9/0 because of that crease down the middle. So if you have any books in the poly bag and you get them cut open and get signed, definitely get them cleaned and pressed because that will help. So here we go. This is the last book. Yes! Oh, oh, that is beautiful. Oh, man. I almost teared up on that one, guys. Whew. And again, this is another book that if Brian Michael Bendis and Sarah Pichelli were at the convention, I would have definitely got them. This would have been a 4-time signature, which would have been amazing. But, oh, look at that. Let's take a look at that again. Yes. So, there you have it. 11 for 11, 9/8. I I can't complain. And if I go back to my J. Scott Campbell's, I'm actually 14 for 14. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and like on the lookout for my last unboxing. Who knows? It's more than likely, if my timeline's correct, should be sometime around March. Hoping before that, but more than likely March, if not maybe a little past. So I'm definitely excited to see what that is, and hopefully you guys come back and join me for that. All right, talk to you later. Peace.